Hey guys, Alien Sama back with another unboxing video. Today is a little weird. My hands are at the bottom and the top of the screen. Why? I decided to try something different. It's always been a little difficult to maneuver around the camera because the camera is usually, like, I'm trying to figure out where everything is on the screen. Yeah, the camera would usually be right around here when I'm filming, so my hands would be out like this, and the camera's right here, which is kind of annoying, and the camera itself is in the way of my view. So we're going to try it like this. It might be a little awkward for me, mostly because of the orientation of the camera versus what I'm actually doing, so I'm going to want to, like, do this a lot and figure out where the camera's actually seeing everything. So I might actually have to put down some markings just to make sure I don't go out of that frame. So, besides that, today we have the last of the Blackrock Shooter Figma figures of the main set. So, strength and all them. Not the, like, fancy sets you can get of Blackrock Shooter herself, but the main Figmas that you could get. Chariot was the last one I needed. I got her. She was the most expensive. I think she was around 100 after shipping. Or shipping and handling charges, which I'm okay with because Chariot is my favorite character from the Blackrock Shooter series. So, let's get her unpackaged and see what's inside. The box feels a little heavy, but that's because I just noticed, despite looking at the back of the box, she comes with a tire off of her Chariot. A tire comes off of it. And basically is her shield, and she can sit on it as well, which is great. So that's a pretty big piece. So let's get to unpackaging her. Oh. Okay, never mind. Okay, so now this is the part that's going to be hard, is figuring out where the center of the screen is. So this is the English side. Exercise caution near feet. Ooh, what does that mean? So it says exercise caution near feet. Feet and shield portion. What? Feet and shield portion shaded in black above are incredibly sharp. Incredibly sharp compared to other areas. Exercise extreme caution. Okay, so remember how I said some of the Figmas are sharp and they should put a warning? Well, now they do. So apparently these, right there and on the shield, are very sharp. So don't stab anyone with it. And then we have how to put the macaron in her hand, how to switch out faces, how to take the crown off and put it back on, so that's good. And, yeah, okay. Both sides are the same. I thought they were different. And then it's just showing all the different parts that come with it. 2 different stands. One for her, and one for her big-ass shield. It actually looks like the person went through the trouble of resealing the package, which is freaking amazing. Thank you, whoever sold this to AmiAmi.com, which is where I got these. AmiAmi, by the way, has amazing used figures. If you think a brand new one is a little too expensive, check them out. They have a used figure section. They're always in great shape, and they will tell you if they're not in great shape, and they'll have super discounts. Fully detailed. This is sharp too, actually. Ow! Jesus. Like, if I were to... it would definitely break my skin. It really does. It looks like the Spear of Longitis. I hope that's what it's supposed to look like. I would be very excited. So there's that. We're just gonna take a little quick peeky peek at our hands inside the container because I really don't want to take them all out. And of course, the faces. So cute. Look, my camera's detecting the face. Well, you can't see it, but it's showing little boxes around it. And these 3 little things are macarons, or macaroons, or however the fuck you pronounce it. A French, I think it's a French dessert. A lot of people associate it with Japan, just because, I don't know. But it's French. It is a French treat, and I actually tried one. It was odd, because it was a crispy texture. But in the middle, or near the middle, was squishy and creamy, and I didn't know how to feel about it. It tasted good, but the texture was not my thing. Okay, so holy balls. So this is the shield. This is great. This looks awesome. And it's fully detailed on the back. But when they said these pieces were sharp, they weren't joking. They are sharp. I don't listen. You hear that? My skin's getting caught on it. That's not cool. Did they rotate? Nope, they are just really sharp. So that's cool. Obviously, the vehicle, or whatever you want to call it, that she rides in, to me, highly reflects Roman chariots, where they had the spikes on the side, and they would do their, I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but they would fight in chariots. And of course, you could use the chariot spikes on the side and completely destroy your opponent, because the spikes would hit off your enemy's horse. And that's not good for your horsey. This is so cool. I love this. Oh. You can see how I'm like slowly drifting this way for whatever reason, even though if I pull it closer, it's more centered. But yeah, centered, off-centered. I'll get used to it eventually. You guys tell me what you think of this. So there's the shield, pretty big. It's not too heavy, but it definitely added some weight to the packaging. So, we took a quick look at the hands and the faces, and now it's time for Chariot herself, and cover that. God, guys, that'd be so perverted. Oh God, the person still has all the packaging on it, which is great. I'm excited to pose her with her legs. Like, I'm in love with her legs. It's gonna sound creepy, but I am. Her, like, this is so cool. It's so, I feel like it's Silent Hill or Doom or Wolfenstein type of, It says to pull, oh, there we go. It says to pull straight up, man. So I did, and so it worked. Yeah, definitely like horror, like human body horror. It's so cool. I love this type of stuff. Okay, so we got her out. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way so it's not in her frame while we're looking at her. Alright, here she is. And her crown, her badass crown. They said to pull straight down, so I should just be able to push straight down, right? That's logic? Okay. So awesome. Pull towards me. There we go. So here she is. Chariot. My voice. Chariot from Blackrock Shooter. These characters are absolutely adorable. I love them. They're deadly. I adore the living crap of the Blackrock Shooter series. I've always associated it with Miku for whatever reason. I'm not sure if there is any association with it, but I highly associate. And, they said, well, watch out for these, but they're not as sharp as those little spikes that were on the wheel. And what's cool is this actually spins. I would have thought that they were just still aesthetic? Is that the word? I'm not sure. Basically, it's just there to look like it does something, but these actually turn, which is great. So, I'm going to start from the head and move down, as always, testing the flexibility and whatnot of the figures and what the parts do, as much as I want to start at her legs. So, as you guys saw, the crown comes off, so we're going to do that again. Pull straight up, we got a crown. And to take the faceplate off, here, let's zoom in. Let's zoom in so we can not have me doing this all the time. So, we're zoomed in. So we took the hair off. To get the faceplate exchanged, all you have to do is pull the front bangs off very carefully. It has a little nib which goes into the sockets here. And then you just very carefully take the face off. So let's swap it out for... Oh, my tummy growling. Let's swap it out for this one. A happy face. More like happy about to kill you face. But I'm okay with that. Oops. Then you just put the faceplate back on. Or the hair plate, I guess. Not all Figmas are the same. Some have hair that you pull up. Mostly the male ones. Because they don't have big long bangs. So why would you be pulling bangs off? And then... Oh god. Getting used to this is going to be difficult. I'm going to have to like put a line or something. Something that's a little easy to see for me, but not so much for you guys. Anyways, moving on. So, let's start with the flexibility of her head. So, of course, she has long hair, and a problem with long-haired action figures is their hair gets in the way of their movements. So, that's pretty good. And on the back, her hair has 2 joints, so you can actually move it out of the way. You can pull them out as well, but I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, like you can see how the... do you see that wrinkle? Wrinkle. Wrinkle. So you can move the hair out of the way to pose her a little better. And then her arms will probably come out all the way because she has nothing on her shoulders to stop it. Let's see. Yeah. So that's about as high as her arms will go. And then there's also nothing interfering with her elbows, which is great. And her hands, let's see, does her hands actually have a joint? Yes, her hands have a joint. It's not like a lot of the Figmas where there's a, the stem will be here and then there's like a rotary joint, so the whole wrist can kind of roll back and forth, but instead it has a little ball joint, which gives her wrist rotation, which is okay. Of course, Figmas come with a lot of different hands to pose, so you're not stuck with just these ones. So there's the elbow, the hand, and her shoulder. And then at her waist, she also has a joint, which, let's see if we can demonstrate that. Yes. There is a joint here, except the dress kind of interferes with it, but it is there. It is there. As you can see. Well, I don't want to rip her dress off, but there is a joint there. But also there's a joint that's up inside of the dress, which I guess we'll take a look at. I'm going to take a look at from the front. So there's a joint right here. This is creepy. Like, I know before I've joked about it, but when it's a character that you really, really like in a respectable way, it feels creepy. Like, some characters, I honestly just like them just they're eye candy. They're nice to look at. But when you really, really, really respect the character, it's creepy doing this. But yeah, there's a joint there, and there's a joint... Ugh. Oh god, what side are we on? There's a joint way up there. See? Woo. And of course a joint there. Which is good, because it helps with the flexibility, or helps flex her around her dress. And then, moving down to the legs. So, the legs. She's got a big frilly dress, which is poofed out, and will probably not prevent us from moving her legs too much, which is great. Some characters with smaller, tighter dresses around the waist prevent us from moving the leg as far out or in as we would wish. Voila! And same with the other leg, so we basically do the splits. So, now for the individual leg itself. Very, very... Can we get this? Yeah. Okay. So, the individual leg itself. It's got a joint here, so you can... Oh, Jesus. So you can rotate it. Yeah, just like that. And then we have a knee joint. Yes. Oh, it doesn't seem like it bends very far. Well, that kind of sucks. Is it just this knee? Yeah, both knees. Okay, so, well, I guess that makes sense. The knees here look almost like they have braces on them, so it makes sense that they can't bend very much. So, that's as much as the knee can bend. But we also have this thing down here, which gives us a bit of a extra bend. So, straighten the leg up, straightened, bend, or the little bit of bend that we got. Beep. Beep. That's all the knee gives us. That's all it has. And then this bends quite a bit. So that's okay. I'm okay with that. The Nendroid legs have a lot more give than the Figma, which is kind of funny, because usually Nendroids are a little more unforgiving when it comes to posing, just because of the simplicity of a Nendroid, but the Chariot Nendroid's knees and legs are actually pretty good when it comes to posing. So voila. We have the figure. We have Chariot. Ow, even her claws are sharp. We have Chariot. We took a look at how she flexes, which is great. We have her crown, we have her sword, and we have this. Now, what do we want to do with all this? That's the question. Alright, so here she is. This is the first time ever that I've taken the camera off of its stand to film, which is kind of nice because you get better angles, better lighting, all that stuff. So this is her. The pink macaron that you see right there has already fallen on the floor once, and I went, oh shit, where did it go? Oh god. They should have really made them out of metal and painted it and then put a magnet in her hand or something. So. But yeah, this figure, I love it. I'm so glad I got it. It looks great. I love using the shield as a backdrop for her. Like this shot right here, if it'll focus on her face first. This shot right here with the shield in the background looks great, and I love it. And this will probably be the thumbnail, so yeah. You'll know if it's the thumbnail. Oh! So that's basically it for this unboxing video. It was extremely experimental. No, I'm not... Oh god, I'm gonna have to figure out something to make unboxing videos a little more comfortable for me and a lot more aesthetically pleasing for you guys, because some of the angles and the lighting that I have, it looks awful. At least to me it looks awful. But yeah, this is Chariot Figma number 234 TV animation version. We'll see you guys next unboxing video, and as always, peace out guys. See you next time. Bye bye!